6th frame.
Michelle's had great accomplishments. 12 times a winner on the PWBA Tour. 02 Player of the Year in that now defunct Women's Tour.
Come on,
Kelly-Kulick is in control now. Here you go, 47 pins. Won't do it though, right through the nose, and a 6-pin count.
I was thinking about it.
Kelly-Kulick, ideal position. When she was bowling poorly, she wouldn't get the ball back in this position and go straight on through. And now she sticks. That really had nothing to do with her swing. Sometimes the synthetic lanes with a huge crowd in here, it just changes a little bit and you have to adjust to it. And what that stick caused her to get her thumb down early. When you get your thumb down early, you go over the top of the ball, it's going high. No gimme spare here. 3, 6, 9, 10.
Covers nicely. All 4 down. And the spare for Kelly-Kulick. Kelly, one time competing on the men's PBA Tour. Wes Malott survived his first test, still a PBA's king of bowling. Tonight his challengers are Mike Scroggins, won the U.S. Open this year. Patrick Allen passed Player of the Year on the PBA Tour. And a special grudge match on taking on ESPN's Mike Wilbon as well from Pardon the Interruption. PBA's King of Bowling Series powered by AMP. Follows our broadcast at 9 Eastern.
And I talked to one of your color partners on ESPN, Randy Peterson. He says if you like strikes, tune in for the King of Bowling. He says you will not believe it, and that follows us. Now Kulick leading by 33.
Yeah, atta girl. That was a good shot.
Likes that shot.
Atta girl.
Made an adjustment there, Dave, and that's what she likes. You know, a bowler of that ability, she's relaxed, she's at the top of her game. She wants to read that lane and get a good reaction because she feels like she'll never make a bad shot if she reads the lane properly. And she actually moved to the right and put a little more speed on the ball and cut down the turn. Time for Feldman to get something going.
It sure is. Down 33 pins. Right lane. Coming in high. Oh boy. Not gonna happen. 4-6-7 for Michelle. She's a co-owner and proprietor of Falcon Lanes in Auburn, just outside Syracuse. Lives about, she says, 12 steps from her bowling center. Easy commute.
Cannot get
she and her grandfather Gary, who ran Cedar House Lanes and Skinny Atlas near Syracuse for years. In business together.
And I can tell you're a Northern New York boy to be able to say Skinny Atlas like that. Right. Everybody has to ask with how to say that unless you live in that area. So pretty good stuff. Feldman right now. Let's take the best case scenario for her. She can take it out for 212 if she can find something. Kelly-Kulick going at a 226 pace. So she would have to strike out and also get help from Kelly-Kulick. Here we go. Last 3 frames. Semifinal game of the Queens.
One of the better shots, but a 7-pin
in 5 frames.
For Michelle. Graduated from Auburn High School in 1994. Went right to the Pro Tour. Didn't go to college. Had a chance to. Lots of schools wanted her services. And she said it was baptism under fire. She learned quickly. Won on average 2 events a year. But she said she didn't really know how to bowl. It was a learning process. Going head-to-head with bowlers who were out there making a living, not just going for high school trophies anymore. So she's learned a lot throughout her career.
Kelly-Kulick, razor sharp at this time. Let's look at her slow motion. Here you go. She takes a 5-step approach. Look at the very short first step. Gets it to just above her head. Then drives on through, lifts straight to target. Look at how that ball is going right by the left foot, and the foot is perpendicular to the foul line.
Two-pin, light hit again. Big lead here, but depending on what kind of look Liz Johnson has, the top seed, it could be very difficult sledding for Kelly in the next round.
She has a bonus time here, though, Dave. You know, the lanes are changing a little bit, as all bowlers know. They change as you bowl on, and then, of course, they got a lot of television lights in here and a lot of people, so they're making the adjustment. Kelly doesn't need to throw strikes right now. She can afford, and she knows it, to make a few test shots. And if she can find the right line, what a big advantage she'd have over Johnson.
The NASCAR Nationwide Series heads to Richmond for some short track racing. Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards look to tangle again under the lights. Keselowski won last week at Talladega in that head-to-head confrontation with Carl. The NASCAR Nationwide Series Lipton T250 at Richmond. Coverage begins with NASCAR Countdown at 7 Eastern. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Racing coming your way.
A little music playing in the auditorium here. Kelly must have thought that was a victory waltz.
Lisa could have put a good song on.
Right on cue. It was good, Kelly. Come on.
Extra TV time.
All right, let's see what Kelly does. She has this match well in hand. It would just be almost unbelievable if she doesn't win it. She needs one mark in the next 2 frames, and Feldman would have to strike out. So,
come on,
Kelly, if she can hit this left-hand lane, it looks like the key lane to winning this tournament.
Baby split instead.
Well, she's made 2 guesses. In the previous frame on that lane, in the 7th frame, she moved right, cut the power down, and she got a strike. That time she tried to move left, which is a normal move. And to make the split, she needs to get the ball to the right of the 3-pin and bounce it into the 10. For a top pro player, especially sharp like she is right now, the odds are almost even money that she makes the 310.
Nice conversion, baby split, 310 spare for Kelly-Kulick.
Ball hits the 3, deflects into the 10. You know, Dave, there was an option there, but this match is still not completely out of the wood, because Kelly could have actually tried her strike ball there and see where it ends up. But since the match is still not completely determined, she's better off going for the split, made the split. Now Feldman must strike out to have any chance.
So split foundation frame. There's one. Will be too little, too late for Michelle. Finally, I got one.
202, respectable score. Kelly-Kulick, as she did in match 1 on her matches against Lisa Bishop, got off to a very quick start and has just bossed it right into victory. It looks like, unless a miracle happens, it's going to be Kelly-Kulick against a very, very determined Liz Johnson, our tournament leader.
Ringing 10 there for Michelle-Feldman. We spoke with Michelle about getting back to the women's tour, a chance to bowl with some of her friends. And that really was a great motivation to come out and compete here. And that's what she misses so much about the WBA tour. We're going to kind of fast track here a little bit. This match has been clinched.
At this point, I could throw myself down there. I wouldn't get a strike.
Kelly-Kulick will advance. She'll beat Michelle-Feldman here. That means the 3-seed Kulick of Union, New Jersey will take on our top seed, Liz Johnson. From Buffalo, New York. She's never won a Queen. She'll go for it.